And welcome back to Let's Play EarthBound. Last time we got to our 4th year sanctuary location and have arrived at the tropical town of Summers. Don't let its appearance fool you, there are still enemies about. What is on sale here? Dang, these are expensive. That is some expensive stuff. Apparently you can actually get some of these things elsewhere, which is heavily recommended, by the way. But apparently lucky coins you cannot, so that sucks. But yes, this is Summers. Nice place, huh? I'm not sure what our actual, objective is. Club? It's not the Stoic Club, please be on your way. Okay, then. Museum! So yes, this is a museum. Tisk tisk tisk, you should know better. You can't get in without paying admission, it's $3 per person. Is 9 too expensive for you, or you're just not interested in their ancient culture? You don't even have $9, if it were left to me, an oddity like you would be exhibited in the museum. Wow. Harsh. Okay, apparently, I'm trying to remember what to do. I mean, I could talk to the hint guy, but I'm also feeling really cheap right now, so... there's a hotel there. I think we need to go to Scaraba, which we have heard about, but have not actually visited yet. So yes, I think we need to go to Scaraba. Question is, how do we get to Scaraba? We need a boat. I know you fight a kraken on the way there, but I don't remember how to actually... What? Okay, I thought that would be a sailor, not a grave robber. You know the Stoic Club in Summers? You need to call a secret number for a reservation if you want to get in. What? Yeah, I'll give you the secret number. I warn you though, it's a strange place. Hello, Jeff. Oh, a happy day. I finally got a hold of you. Oh, Jeff. Hi, it's me, Tony. I'm collecting players' names for a school project. You know, players just like you. That's right, you. The one holding the controller. Would you register your name, please? Don't spell your name wrong. So yes, I didn't EarthBound 1 do this too? 0. I flip-flop on what to call EarthBound beginnings all the time, if you haven't noticed. Leather 1, EarthBound 0, which a lot of fans called it for years. Oops. No, it's not. I was trying to hit capital and hit confirm instead. There's a chance to get this double checked later on, if you're not happy with your player name. But for now, we're good. We're fine. I felt uncreative putting in my actual name though. I apologize for any trouble this may have caused you. Don't put my friend Jeff in any dangerous situations, okay? I worry about him. I really do. I'll talk to you later, Jeff. Hope that I can see you again when you're feeling up to it. From Tony. You got that? Well, I've been on the phone too long. Gotta go. Good luck. Take care. So long. This time I'm really gonna hang up. Goodbye. Beep. Sounds like my conversations. Would you like a boat ride? I don't feel like setting a ship out. I'm worried about my wife. I'm not afraid of the kraken. My wife's totally ignoring her magic cake business. These days, she spends her time hanging out in a strange club. We no longer have any mutual interests to discuss. Is our relationship over? Sigh. For some reason, a lot of Nintendo games deal with, splits, and I don't know why. Like Chibi Robo springs to mind. Again, I really want to Let's Play it, but, capture card problems. Yay. So where's the Stoic Club? Oh, shoot, we have to call first. Yeah, meaning we actually have to find a place to actually call from, which I guess is here. I assume we can call. Hello, this is the Sewing Club. Oh, Ness, sir. Would you like to make a reservation? Certainly. We're looking forward to having you here. Thank you. What do you have to say? How annoying. Why are you wandering around? Somewhere is a posh resort made for adults. There's a big monster living in the sea between here and Scaraba. I've seen a picture of it. I'm pretty sure this monster has like a really rare drop, but I don't remember for sure what it actually is. Hey, we're in. It's like weird music. So who's the wife? Finally awaken the inner me, the true self. The patrons of this club are able to stare into their own soul, hard enough to burn a hole in their psyche, and not comfortable enough to stare at the real me, the true self, and burn the impression to my superego. I want to be in this comfort zone at any time, all the time, or at no time. My id is telling me. When you know you've been playing too much Persona 1, that just makes you think of Persona the entire time. You guys can envision the final collapse of capitalism? Incredible. I think that's a very complicated issue. Oh, sorry, I was sleeping. You know, I really want to eat some magic cake. It's a mysterious work of art. I can't get that cake off my mind. There's only one woman who can make magic cake. She's hanging out in this club, and she's over there at the entrance. Anyway, the absolute irony and study of self-identification is blah 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 blah. I don't know what to do. The show? It's already started. Everyone stares at the stone on stage and philosophizes. Doesn't it sound stupid? You don't understand what the hey everyone is talking about, do you? I don't either, but I try to be patient with the customers. They pay high prices just for a glass of water, and chances to have serious intellectual discussions. Actually, it's an easy business. You want a drink? We only serve water, though. I'm trapped. Okay, we're not trapped. Didactically speaking, seminal evidence seems to explicate the fact that your repudiation of entropy supports my theory of space-time synthesis. Of this, I'm irrefutably confident. Okay, so who's the magic cake lady? Wow, this is a long conversation. Oh, there we go. I was checking the guide while mashing the button. You came all this way just to eat my magic cake? I see, okay. Why don't you stop by a little cart out on the beach later? That was easy. What is this bird here for? It's a minor bird. Are you from Eagle Land? If you like adventure, this isn't your kind of place. You should travel across the sea to Scaraba from Toto, the port town. Is Toto actually part of Summers? I think it actually is. I don't know who told you. You came from far off just to eat my magic cake. I thought making cakes would be the best career for me. Dig in. I used all leftover materials. This is a very special magic cake. Ness had a dream. It was a very clear and very strange dream. Prince Pooh, the time has now come for you to undertake your final trial. Go to the place of emptiness and endure this final test. I'm praying for your success in this final stage of your training. Use the treasures of the Lam as you wish. Go in peace. Whoa, there's a couple life needles. Let's see. Whoa, there's a brain food lunch. Whoa, there's a brainstone inside. So this is the Lam. We're playing as Pooh now. He is level 15, so he doesn't start at level 1, thank goodness. Hello? Is that you, Ness? Why are you disguising your voice like that? Who are you pretending to be? Oh well, it's not a big deal. I suppose you need to have a sense of humor at a time like this. So yes, this guy actually works as a phone, don't ask. So we need to complete our training. Prince Pooh, you're my favorite. Wow. Okay, I'm trying to remember if there's actually anything hidden outside that we should pick up while we're here. This is probably like one of the more scenic places in the game. But I don't know. There are a lot of scenic places in this game. What do you have to say? What is immortality? Is it everlasting life? Okie dokie then, have fun. Speaking of philosophizing, these guys are doing a lot of it. What? Oh, Prince Pooh, I'm surprised you're not in training. Seems like that's all you do these days. Why don't you take some time to play with me? I'm so lonely without you. Is that like a childhood friend or something? Please come in, look around the house as much as you want, and just go around stealing things. There's a bottle of water. Okay, I'm curious. Oh, increases PP. Tiny ruby, an old treasure from Dalam, probably a sell item. What is a brainstone? Miraculous stone that enables you to concentrate without using your own brain. This is accomplished just by you're keeping this item. It's great because if you can't concentrate, you can't use PSI. Oh, maybe that helps like Ness for his homesickness? Probably. Oh, Prince Pooh, do you have time to play with me? Happy me, patty cake, patty cake. Pooh seems to be pretty popular. I just roasted some garlic and ate it, so the room still stinks. Where in Eagle Land this is, I'm not sure. I don't think it is supposed to be in Eagle Land. I heard that Prince Pooh is deeply into mood training. I want to help him if I can. You're talking to him. Whoa, there's a jar of deli sauce inside. You know that you do everything well, right? Do? Oops. Say, Prince Pooh, are you still popular with the girls? Heard you're living a more serious lifestyle these days. Prince Pooh, you're such a hunk. Subtle. Wish I could cover my PP just by drinking water, even though I have never seen him before. I heard that the prince can do that. I guess I need more training. By the way, just what is PP anyway? We serve water, rice, gruel, and those sorts of things. What would you like to do? So we can buy stuff. Oh, do we have money? We have no money. I don't know where to get money here. Is there an ATM? We don't have an ATM card though. That's the other problem. These guys don't look suspicious at all. As strange as this sounds, as this may sound, there are statues of rabbits blocking your way. That is strange. This is Moo, the place of nothingness. People who train here must first clear everything from their mind. If you can make your mind blank and learn the true meaning of Moo, you'll pass through. Who is Moo? You have nice eyes. You must be Prince Pooh. Long ago I completed Moo training. I want to show you a higher level of intelligence. However, I'm still realizing and learning this high level. I'll see you again. So long. Ah, Prince Pooh, I'm a messenger from your master. He sent me to tell you that you must stop your meditation immediately. Prince Pooh, you must come back with me instead of staying in a place such as this. Your master wishes it. Please rise, Prince. Your Highness, you must give up this trial for now. Believe what I say is the truth. Prince Pooh. I'm the spirit of your ancient lineage. To complete your trial, I am going to break your legs. You will lose the use of them. Do you accept this? So, Prince Pooh, you cannot walk as your legs are broken. Next, I will tear your arms off. I shall then take your arms and feed them to the crows. The taking of your arms, do you accept this? Ah, Prince Pooh. Without legs and arms, you can only lie there. Now I'll cut your ears off. You do not mind my taking your hearing away, do you? Do you accept this? So, Prince Pooh, no legs, no arms, and no sound. By floating words through the air, I must ask you, do you care if I take your eyes? Do you want to live in eternal darkness? I shall seal your sight. Do you accept this? So, Prince Pooh, now I can only communicate directly with your mind. Your mind is all you have left. In the end, I'll take your mind, though you probably don't want to allow that, do you? So you can't answer? You can't even move? Are you sad? Are you lonely? If you lose your mind, you also lose any feelings of sadness. Do you accept this? I'll take your mind, Prince Pooh. Know that I will possess it. Prince Pooh, you have completed your training. The old master must be so pleased. Hurry now and return to the palace. And down the mountain we go. You can't actually fail this if you actually say no, by the way, or if you leave the mountain because of the messenger trying to get you to go back to the palace. So off we go once more up the mountain. And here we are. This is actually, I think, a one-time only place, which brings up the question of where do you get money here to actually buy those items. I'm proud. You have completed your mood training. There's nothing more to teach you from the holy writings. Prince Pooh, I shall relay a message to you from eternity. The evil entity that controls all wickedness is preparing for the greatest struggle of all time. The only ones who can challenge the entity are 3 boys and 1 girl. One named Ness is the leader of the 4. One of the boys is you, Prince Pooh. Now that you've completed your training, search out Ness at once. For all beings. For the earth herself. I pray for growth in the might of the 4. My name is Pooh. I'm the one who will fight beside you. I'm the servant of Ness. I will obey Ness. Ness, my life is in your hands. Who joined you? All the rhymes. Problem. Ness is level 38. Paul is level 32. Jeff is level 34. Pooh is level 18. There's a little bit of a discrepancy in levels. So, we need to level him up. A good place to do it, I think, would probably be the desert, because the enemies being pretty weak, but also giving out okay experience, or maybe Foreside. Those are like the 2 places where I would kinda like to go, level up, but I'm gonna try to tough it out a little bit longer. Because I don't want to end off the video or level grind, or cut off all the progress just for level grinding, so I'm gonna try to tough this out. Right now, part of the Scaraba Cultural Museum is being remodeled. Do you still want to enter? $2 per person. Study hard. I'm gonna kind of cheese this. I don't know if this counts if you actually save after paying admission, but I'm gonna try to see if this works. Mumble mumble. Why would Mr. Spoon from the Foresight Museum try to call me? Maybe he just wants to brag about something. I'll let him try. I wonder what he wants to tell me. But I dare him to try and upstage me. Oh, pardon me, I was just talking to myself. I saw a chubby kid about your age here. He looked like he was awfully wealthy. He was being extravagant. Oh, goody. This room is being remodeled, so I can't show it to you. Oh, the samurai kid is here. Will he be giving me that gem? You're such a good student. I'm impressed by your passion for learning. Come in. Giving someone a Dalam ruby just to see an exhibit? Yeah, that seems fair. Excellent. Do you feel like you're really experiencing this great historical period? The experience is more valuable than a small gem. The other day, a rich kid came to Summers by helicopter. He also took a picture of the hieroglyphs. Got lots of money from him. Okay, so one problem with Pooh is he increases the length of the party's tail end, effectively. So that does make some encounters a little bit hard to avoid. I'm trying to remember, I'm pretty sure you can break the game with these guys, because you can actually avoid fighting them. I don't know how. But like in speedruns, you can like mess up the game by like skipping one and coming back way later and fighting it. Again, I'm no speedrunner, so I'm not an expert. I just vaguely remember something about that from Awesome Games and Quick. Pooh is on guard because he has like no HP. Ness is basically wrapped from Pokemon, which is not a good position to be in. I think these guys are weak to freeze, but I don't recall for certain. I hope it's freeze, because I keep casting it. So I'm gonna be mashing A as we leave this battle, because I don't really want to die to the next mummy, so I'm gonna heal first. And Pooh's up to level 20 already. 21. Psi Magnet Alpha. So yes, gonna heal Ness, get back, hopefully to full health. I was hoping to back attack it, but oh well. Okay, Beta and Freeze. And actually, I'm gonna have both of them defend, because I'm pretty sure this could do a lot of damage to both, really. I don't know. Did not work. Cool. Have Ness attack and then try freezing it again. I don't know how much HP these even have. That would be something good to look up, I suppose. They have 694 experience, not experience, health. So we should be able to... He had 1 HP left. Wow. That was good. Level 39. Life up, whatever that is. Gamma? I think that might be Gamma. The one that looks like a Y. Or Delta. I don't remember. Or, I think it's probably Gamma. No problem here. Who read the hieroglyphs? To fight against the invaders, we built the Pyramid Fortress. However, our efforts were futile and we lost. Nonetheless, the pyramid was protected by the gods of Scaraba. The invaders will be reborn every millennium and will attack again. Even now, the invaders hide beyond space and time and build an evil stronghold. A place out of time is beyond the dark, and it is even farther beyond the lost underworld. The deep darkness is shrouded, it is without light. Only one with a Hawkeye can pierce the dark. The Sphinx now watches over everything, waiting for the coming of a truly brave hero. And we get a pattern. Make sure to remember this. Dance in front of the Sphinx. Yes, let's go to Scaraba. The pyramid is the key. Wait 1 second. Here's a picture of the hieroglyphs just for you. It's a reward for studying so hard. Jeff got the hieroglyph copy. Use in your human civilization class. Haha. And with that, we can safely leave the museum. But the phone's ringing. Hello, is this metaphoric of the Scaraba Cultural Museum? It doesn't sound like you. Well, I'll quickly tell you my story, because I'm busy. Found something so extraordinary that mere words could not do it justice. What do you mean, who am I? Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, Mr. Spoon, from the Forsyth Museum of Natural History. Look, Mr. Fork, I'm not exaggerating this find. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. It's outrageous. You can actually do a couple things right now. The probably smarter thing to do is actually go to Forsyth. I should have turned around. But you can actually go straight to Scrabble if you so desired. I'm gonna go back to Forsyth, but I'm going to do that in the next part. So thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more EarthBound.